Just waiting for some more people to arrive and accessing my higher frequencies. I'm already balanced and centered and glittered. This is the most important aspect. Hey, Brookie. Hey, Chris, what's up? Hopefully the audio and the video is working a lot better than last time. You can let me know if you can hear me. It's not glitching like it was last time, so that's great. And in about 2 minutes, I'm gonna start. Whoop, whoop. I'll give my speech and everything. Okay, I'm ready. Shout out to Aya, my kalimba, with a cutie little sun and clouds, just like today. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking some time to be present and to accept an open invitation to planetary healing, healing the collective. Today, just like in the past couple of weeks, we will be channeling for Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. Just to clarify for anybody who is new watching, it does not mean if you are in a woman body, you only have to take the aspects of the Divine Feminine, or if you are in a male body, you should only listen to the aspects of the Divine Masculine. We all have the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine within us, and whatever resonates with you, that's your energy to take. If something's not resonating with you, then it's not your energy to take. So let it simply slide through. Don't become too attached to the messages. By simply allowing them to flow into your energetic field and through, you're actually receiving healing, because I'm channeling healing throughout the duration of this process. So a little bit about how I work. I'm clairvoyant, which means I have visions. I'm clairaudient, which means I hear things from above and below. Below meaning Gaia, Pachamama, Mother Earth, elemental energies, Lyran energies, energies that are more associated with deeper dives. And as well, I receive information from above, which is more along the lines of aliens, beings of star constellations and things like that. Ultimately, the messages that I will be channeling will be coming through from the mainly 8th dimension, I'm hearing, but as well as 7th and sometimes the 6th dimensional aspects are utilized. So again, clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, which means I feel things in my body, and claircognizant, which is a feeling of knowing, as well as I am an empath and intuitive, as well as I've been a shaman and a healer for multiple lifetimes, so this is definitely nothing new to me. I continue to work for the greater good of humanity. The purpose of doing these readings is to provide you with healing frequencies that allow you simply upon listening to receive upgrades energetically in your DNA, cosmically, in your aura, etc., which includes your physical body, your mental body, your emotional body, spiritual body, and so forth. They want me to tell you something first. Just a casual reminder that nothing is set in stone. May the path of which you seek not you, but instead you meet. For it is upon this quintessential journey of lust be gone, love come hither from within, and so the path is found. It is not the path of desire. It is not the path of motive or quest, but instead the undoing of layers, shedding and shedding and shedding until the core memory is revealed, that of which is quantum analysis. You may begin. Okay, here we go. Who's coming in first? Oh, I'm going to put on some theta waves in the background. Okay. Who's coming first? Feminine, masculine aspects. It is the feminine coming through first this time. Okay, they want me to go to this deck called the Work Your Light Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell. I love this deck because it's very uplifting. There are some darker cards in the deck, such as the initiation or the crumbling or things like that, or protection. But this deck is for light workers. So for people who practice Reiki, healing, all of these kind of things, this is right up your alley. Or should I say our alley? And I love it because when you open the box, you are the oracle. What is of the highest good for the Divine Feminine to know at this time? What is the highest good information that they can utilize at this time? My darling, it is none other than the card, that of which has fallen into your hands. Place it upon your hips, not, but instead upon your heart. Listen for a moment, child. Okay, so they just gave me a lot of messages. Pretty much blue. Utilize blue. Surround yourself, surround your divine feminine aspects in blue, royal blue, for purposes of not only eliminating distraction, but to become focused on the annihilation of contemplating past destructive tendencies. We are allowing these algorithms to simply pass through us into the yonder. However, they are needing to utilize blue flame in order to be transmuted, my darling. Say this to the people not once but twice. They are needing Divine Feminine. Please pay attention. For you are not the status quo. Those listening, you will know precisely what we are achieving here. We are annihilating destructive habits of the past. No longer self-sabotaging, no longer craving pain. It is simply not all. There is something coming through for the masculines. You must reveal the card at once. Okay, so the card is Council of Light. Divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. So as you can see in this card, Jesus is there, Buddha's there, Mary's there, Krishna's there, everyone is there. So the whole Council of Light, and what does this card pertain to? It is not only the current circumstance, but it is denoting the elevation of the divine feminines in due time. However, for now they remain stuck in the material realms. We are needing to utilize blue flame, darling. I will not repeat myself. Okay? So this is who is with us. This is who is with us. Divine Masculine is needing a card at once. It is not from the same deck. However, it is not from the... Okay? They want me to go to the Animal Spirit deck, The Wild Unknown Animal Spirit by Kim Kranz. Syncopating with the rhythms of the tide. You are needing to remind the people that they are needing to abide by spiritual law. For if they do not heed this cautionary advice, the tales are told of them continuing to live via vice. Smoking, drinking, overtly sexual behavior, overtly analytical behavior, processing the void instead of accepting the void, utilizing strength instead of weakness when weakness is what is needing to come through. Okay, so they just gave you six reasons why whatever this they're having me put on my left rib cage animal, it is not only for the mask. That message was coming through from the collective masculine, but it is pertaining to both the feminine and the masculine. I'm hearing that clearly. So both energies are utilizing. Flip the card to reveal what messages they have squandered. They are to regain them back via it is not only green, but amber essence. Amber essence. Have them bathe in the foam of the waves. Amber essence. Sunbeams, sun gazing, allocating. They are needing not only to gaze at the sun, who? Humanity, child. But they are needing to gaze as the sun as it sets. It is so potent. Sunset above all. These are the oh wow, okay. So these are the energies that we have squandered, which means wasted away. This is obviously this is the card of the horse. This is the alchemical symbol for earth energy. We have squandered away our freedom. This is the card of freedom. Complete, fluid, fast movement forward. It is unparadoxical, child. For as they are receiving this message, they are already beginning to let go. You are allocating sunbeams into their heart as you speak. It is not only beautiful, but true. You must remain conscious, darling. Do not turn inward now, for the message is for the people. They have squandered their freedom vis-a-vis their own empathy. Circumstantial evidence leads to the fact that they have attached themselves to what they have allowed themselves to exhibit and experience in the past. They are needing to let go via sun gazing, sun gazing, sun gazing, sunset. Allow it to be known. They will become the horse, freedom on their own. It is within, it is without. End message. I'm just going to say thank you because that was a really, you must continue at once. It's not really the same deck, child. You must go back to the crystals. Okay. Crystals. Here I am using the Crystal Intentions Oracle Guidance and Affirmations deck by Margaret A.M. Lembo, who lives in Boynton Beach, Florida. You can go to her shop. It's called the Crystal Garden. You can meet her. She even works there sometimes. This card needs to be eliminated from the deck. Darling, there is a child. There is a child beside you sitting to your left. She is not to be stated out loud, however. She is eternally glorified by the sunshine. You must take her there today. Okay, people, get in the sunshine. Get in the sunshine. Your inner children are needing it. They're telling me it's not ironic. I made some Instagram posts recently. They're telling me it's not ironic. This is not only the card that Divine Masculine is needing, but it is the card. Okay, so now there's a message from the Divine Feminine coming through for the Divine Masculine. Sit on your knees. I'm in pajama pants. Just a moment, I'm organizing. Okay. They want me to turn off the music and listen to the birds. Darlings, we have grabbed you by the ankles and gripped as you walked forward. Masculine, as we encounter our glorious release of attachments to destructive and analytical behaviors of scriptures past, we regain strength in ourself. Freedom is ours. Simultaneously, as the council devours our lower frequencies, disputing among themselves we are elevated to their level, stature, status. It is at this pivotal moment that you, Divine Masculine, are also released. For you needn't do much work at these times. And what is this card? This card is what the feminines are allocating to be dispersed among the masculines. It is not only true, but true. Dude, we keep getting this card. Blue tiger's eye. Did I not say we need blue? It's easy for me to see beyond the obvious. I am focused on my own sacred path. Blue tiger's eye. Do I have? Hang on. Oh, no, it's not on my window. I thought I had one right there. So these are the energies that the Divine Feminine is giving to the Divine Masculine. Calming their mental chatter, clearing confusion, taking steps to gain a new perspective on life, and increasing emotional balance. Sorry if I moved that around too much. So this is what the Divine Masculine is experiencing now, / needing to experience now. And I can speak for myself. I've been really, really, really needing to increase my emotional balance and calm my mental chatter. So, and when my eyes were closed, I know I was holding these cards up, so hopefully I was holding them up properly. Okay. So we have Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, blue, and then collective. What else are we needing to know at this time? Simply, you must play the theta waves at once whilst playing kalimba. Okay. What are we needing? Wow, they're finally letting me use this deck. Mystical Shaman Oracle card deck. Alberto Villoldo, Colette Baron-Reed, and Marcella Lobos, illustrated by Jenna Della Grotteglia. So yes, this beautiful mystical shaman oracle card deck. I'm not excessively familiar with it, so I will be utilizing information from the book if need be, aside from what I intuit and receive. What are we needing to know at this time? It is for the Divine Feminine. Darling, the two cards, they fell out of the deck. The two cards are not only to be placed side by side. Upon the squandering of our truest, authentic freedom, expansive movement, which is being regained still, yes, it will be regained, yes, it will be regained. However, upon squandering it, energies were replaced. Energies were replaced. For what is squashed only creates space. It is meant to be upright. Wow. The Time Master. 57. This goes really beautifully with what the masculine is going through. It seems like the more the feminine lets go of their like destructive, abusive, critical, hyperanalytical, debasing, demeaning, self-hating attributes, the masculines get free because a lot of our memories are linked with the masculines. So if we had a memory and we behaved poorly during that time, during that memory event, let's say it's tied in with a masculine. So as we release it and as we forgive ourselves, the masculine also gets free because there's no one tugging at their ankles anymore. So Divine Feminine just got the card of the Time Master, 57. So the Time Master, like I said, it goes really well with this card, which says, take steps to gain a new perspective on life. Because the Time Master does not see things in a linear fashion. The Time Master knows, like the infinity symbol on his chest, the Time Master knows that time is cyclical. Right? If we haven't learned our lesson, the lessons continue repeating themselves, but they're still being projected forward or upward or downward. It's not this happens and then this happens and then this happens. Everything is happening simultaneously amongst the dimensions. So the upper realm is going through changes, the middle realm, Earth, is going through changes, as well as the lower realm, like our karmic paths are going through changes. With the Time Master card, so although we were attached to things of the past and we're needing to let go of them, it's forcing us to gain new perspectives on the concept of time. Because when we heal the past, we not only heal the present, but we heal the future. And that is the gift of the Time Master. It allows you to, have you ever heard of timeline jumping or switching to a new timeline? It has forced the Divine Feminines to experience this. So by going back and releasing those attachments to those memories and forgiving yourself and past experiences, you heal your future and you allow space to jump timelines. It's a really beautiful thing. It is meant to be reversed, the council. It is not entirely sure the message needs to come through first. Okay, first of all, before I say anything, I just want to show you something. 2 different decks, we got the Council of Light. Can you see that? 2 different decks for Divine Feminine. Okay? But it came out reversed. It came out reversed because they said there's a message I have to channel first before showing it upright. Oh, they want me to sit on my knees again for whatever reason. Pajama pants. Placing it no lower than your sternum, child. Flip it. Message coming through from the Divine Feminine still. These flippant tendencies of Divine Feminines to be categorizing themselves as better or worse versions of themselves has to be relinquished. There's nothing more that they are needing to know, child. It is simply true and true. They're heading toward the blue. Love evades you, avoids you. When you squander your freedom, children of Gaia, by means of remaining attached to the ankles of yesteryear, the sooner you relax, appreciate how much you've grown, love yourself in every moment, in the past, despite having created difficulties for yourselves, you become free, blue flame cleanses, and the council of light descends upon you. Crystal deck. They want me to go back to the crystal deck. These cards must be eliminated from the deck. What is of the highest good? What is of the highest good for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine to know at this time, please? What is of the highest good to know and utilize? Okay, well that just came through in frequency instead of English. So I just transmitted the message to you in frequency, which means you will have perceived it and accepted it, if willing, into your field. It is who they are becoming. Who? Masculine. Fluorite. Smart, open to learning new things, and organized. So the Divine Masculine is becoming more smart, more organized, and more open to learning new things, which it's really nice because sometimes we get so stuck in our ways or we think that we know what's best. And this is proof in the pudding that Divine Masculine is becoming more willing to try new things, open to learning something new. Another message is coming through. You want me to hold the card, these cards? Council of Light, Council of Light. Children of Earth, Gaia, we thank you for participating in this global activation. There is nothing more that they are needing to know at this time. You may draw them a card for energies upon which they must call upon externally to the Council of Light, although it is not needed. For the premises is not only the opposite of vacant, it is filled with orbs, fairies, and contenders of all sorts, none of which you must name, for the significant importance of their resource is readily available. Breathing not only through one nostril, but through the other. They are to practice the shifting of their algorithms as such. Teach them pranayama at once. The rest is to remain finalized, quote unquote, for nothing is set in stone. These are the energies of the scorpionic full moon, child. Teach them to breathe at once. There is nothing greater. There is nothing greater. Okay. All right, it's time for class. School's in. We're going to go over some pranayama right now, basic pranayama, okay? We are going to learn alternate nostril breathing. So sit in a comfortable position, okay? Make sure that your spine is as straight as possible. Take your right hand and divide it into 3 sectors. May the 4th force be with you. I know it's not the 4th anymore, but I love that they say that on May 4th. So take your hand and divide it into these 3 sectors: ring and pinky, middle and index, thumb. Central fingers will be placed upon your 3rd eye. Pinky and ring will be used for 1 nostril, left nostril. Thumb will be used to be placed on your right nostril. This will be an alternating pattern. First, find a relaxed, comfortable position with spine straight. It is best if you are vertical and not laying down. So seated is best, or standing is fine. Place your index and central finger onto your 3rd eye. Take a few deep breaths in and out through your nostrils, releasing all tension from the body. Releasing all tension from the mind. Releasing all tension from the field. Now, placing your thumb onto your right nostril, you are to breathe out through the left nostril before we begin. Then you breathe in entirely through that nostril. Then you switch and breathe out through the right nostril. Breathe in through that nostril. Switch fingers. Breathe out. So as you can see, without my hand being in the way, sweet, it looks something like this. First, you have to blow out to begin. And now we'll begin the first round. So in, out, completes 1 cycle. Let us continue. Children of Gaia, you are to participate in 3 to 5 full cycles of alternate breathing, alternate nostril pranayamic breathing. Twice a day, if possible. There is nothing more that you are needing to know, and so I will simply say thank you to all of those involved. I'm going to play a little bit, and then we're all done. If anybody knows someone named Janine Richardson, do I know Janine Richardson? Someone Janine Richardson or Janine Richardson. Janine Richardson is needing violet. So although collectively we are needing blue, they said I can draw you one more animal card. Janine Richardson is needing violet. If you know someone with that name. Masculines. Dude, we always get this card. Masculine, please utilize fire energy. No longer covering up with laughter or sarcasm or humor, that of which makes you uncomfortable. Please be sober. This requires sobriety. So masculines, you may call upon hyena energies, fire energies, as well as the Council of Light. Feminines and masculines may call upon earth energies and horns, energies of freedom, expansive movement to assist you. Feminines, also fire energy, fire ant. Feminines, you may call upon the fire ant to assist you in your endeavors. Fire energies. This is a very magnetic card. Let me see what it requires. What does it require? Requires solo time and walks at night. And I love how it's right next to the hyena card. So we are coming into alignment. Lots of fire energy. Utilize blue flame, blue flame. Kalimba, they want me to play more kalimba. Thank you for having me. These messages will remain pertinent until the 31st of May. Signing off with love.